You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, so we can notify you when the next time we vibe on Serious Minds. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously. Peace, peace, peace. Let me move this microphone. Peace, family. Hope everyone's doing well today. Let me see. Mic, yeah, okay. My mic is good. My mic is good. Can everyone hear me? All right, peace, Serious Minds family. Peace. All right, I'm going to wait for this thing to populate for a second.
I'm on.
Oh. All right. This thing is acting up already. Rodney, what's good, man? All right. Hope everyone's doing all right. All right. Michael Breed Love, what's up, man? Jordan, what's up? Jordan the Great. All right. Tonight's show, we are going to dive into the whole idea of plantation politics. All right. So shout out to the Serious Minds family. Brandell Bone, Mr. Double B, what's happening with you, man? All right. Big Wink, what's good? Tito Saunders, what's happening? Or should I say Sanders? All right. Inspired One, Hotep. Hit the damn deck. My record's dangerous. Kasim Baker, salute. I'm trying to get the rest of the people on over here on IG, but ooh, these people are messing with the whole platform. All right, hold on one second, man. Plantation politics. Done. Add the title. We added it. All right. I'm still waiting. What's up? Cancel. Still waiting for the people to come on. Yo, I don't know what's going on. Ocean lover, what's good? What ocean do you love? All right. I'm waiting to hear. Hold on. I'm waiting to hear back from my people over here on IG. Hold on for a second, family. Angel B, what's going on? Lester Dukes, Frederick Rogers. All right. If you just tuned in for your first time, not sure what this platform is about. My name is Professor Griff. Of course, you already should know that. All right. Ex-minister, public enemy, and I'm not representing center stage. I'm representing the people. All right. So it's an ongoing court cases, the people versus the anti-people. So whoever you think the anti-people are, do your thing. All right. So we're gonna make this. We're gonna always be revolutionaries, but we're gonna make the transition into a higher degree of consciousness. And not only are we going to be revolutionaries, we're going to be solutionaries. All right. We have to be able to be shift into solution think, and we have to come up with solutions for these issues. That's the reason why I chose the subject tonight, plantation politics, because I want to hear what you have to say in reference to the politics that are presently going on, and we're witnessing this, and it's playing out right in front of our eyes. This whole idea of plantation politics. All right. We're gonna dive into a few things, but hold on one second. Let me get my my iPad up and running. All right. All right. I love and respect all oceans. All right, ocean lover, got you. All right. I know I'm trying to get IG up and running. I'm trying to make it happen. A lot of people had trouble with IG. I've been having trouble with Facebook for the last month. They won't let this political thing. They really taking this thing real serious, and they knew we would have subjects. Let me move closer. They knew we would have subjects like we're about to have tonight. Let me just bring the microphone up a little. They knew we would have subjects like we're having tonight. This whole idea of plantation politics, they really truly do not want, where can I buy that shirt? People versus the anti-people. As a matter of fact, someone gave it to me for me to advertise their company, but they never gave me the other information. So I guess if you look them up, you could probably purchase their shirt. All right. So it's the conversations like this that we need to have. The plantation politics, and I ran across a very interesting article that we need to kind of go over step by step so we can understand this whole idea. Wi-Fi calling, blah, 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 blah. Let's not turn it on now. Blah, 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 blah. Go live. All right, so I'm trying to get people and bring people up to speed on some of the language that they use under the system of racism, white supremacy. All right? Okay. Can't fault me for that. All right? I'm trying to facilitate a dialogue. All right? So I'm going to wait for IG to populate. All right? So we can continue to have the discussion. The discussion tonight, we're going to talk about plantation politics. All right? Plantation politics. All right? So while IG is populating family, tell me okay. Tell me, what is your definition of politics? I know you're saying, damn, Griff, why you always treating this like this is a classroom, man? I'm treating it like it's a classroom piece, Quan. What's good with you? I know you like me, Quan. I overslept. Real. The science of managing people. Aaliyah B, thank you very much. The science of managing, the science of governing people. Do you realize you are watching the most expensive dog and pony show? All right. Every 4 years they put it on. They start out 2 years ahead of time. And it's the most expensive dog and pony show. Those people that fight for you or will fight you in an argument for you to go out and vote are part of the dog and pony show. Don't get mad at them. Sometimes in my head, I just say, wow, just still sleep. Some of these people are going to thank me when they wake up, man. They're going to thank me. Seriously. When you wake up from that sleep that you're in, that it's a dog and pony show. They've already got the thing rigged, man. You think they're going to trust you, the masses of the people, to elect someone that's going to make the rules or govern their lives? It's not going to happen. So stop thinking it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. All right? They've already figured out who they need to be the president for the next 8 years to pull off everything that they need to pull off. All right? You've been blinded into thinking. Some of y'all need to sit and watch some Taj Tariq Bey classes or information, because the man has been around for a long time and he spells it out and it's very clear. All right. Some of y'all are still running around here thinking that y'all are like red-blooded Americans. Poly tricks, man. Poly meaning many. Ticks meaning bloodsuckers. Many bloodsuckers. You have never been and never will be a full-blooded American. They wrote you in the Constitution as 3/5 of a human being. You graduated, I think, to 5/5, and you still don't get justice in America. 4 hours ago, a young man just got shot down in Philly. I believe it was in Pennsylvania. You watching everybody choose sides, Democrat, Republican, and jump through hoops. All right? The networks are involved. Ignorant black people that are put on television that become now the black bobbleheads. So all you see is them bobble their heads. All right? With these corny scripted talking points. All right? And you fall victim to that because you really truly think. Now let me process this before we move on, family. And be honest with me. Some of y'all really think that your vote count? Come on, help me out. You really think that your vote, I mean, oh man, it's hard for me to even, sometimes it's hard for me to even get this out of my mouth. Like, that's the other thing, Quan. They run around talking about our ancestors died for the right for us to vote. That is absolute lie. I've been asking these same people that tote and tout that line to come show me, give me the evidence that the ancestors died for our right to vote. Come on, talk to me. And then it's an open floor, family. Talk to me. I want to talk about the plantation politics, though. I want to talk about the buck dancing that some of these black imps are doing to help your slave master's children get in office. All right? So which oppressor are you going to choose? The Trump oppressor or the Biden oppressor? Some of y'all say, I'm going to choose the Biden oppressor because at least the Biden oppressor got a overseer called Kamala Harris that's out in the field making sure the Negroes and the Negresses stay in line. Because that's what she was doing on her last job. And what makes you think that they're going to change their tune? So you choosing between Biden and Trump, and both of them, neither one of them are speaking in your interest or to your interests or to your concerns or speaking to you about your concerns. So come on. You're right. Sometimes the overseer is worse because the overseer has to prove herself to the slave master that she's willing to beat the slave if he get out of line. Kill the slave if need be, but if you kill the slave, you're destroying property. You understand what I'm saying? There's an insurance policy that they have on the slave. So be mindful, Kamala. You can't kill a slave. But you could do what you've been doing, Kamala, and lock black men up way beyond their release date. You can continue to do it. I don't see how black men don't see this. I don't see how black women don't see this. I really don't see it. So you mean to tell me these people come over here, take the land from black people, take the land from the Native American, right? Murder them off, enslave black people, all right? Do everything that they've done to us, and then now we have to turn around and vote for which one of them are going to continue a high degree of oppression in 2020. No, sir. No, ma'am. This is just a conversation I'm facilitating. That's a good question, Vaughn. Why should Kamala Harris's voice even be respected in the black community after what Kamala Harris has done to black people in the black community? Why? If you use the mind that your grandmama said that you had, your real mind, your rational mind, use some basic common sense. So they feed you this lie, your ancestors died so that you can vote. And we put that out there. We've been waiting for people to come tell us who are these ancestors. So Kamala's daddy spilled the beans on her? Okay. Kashmir black. I'm trying to understand that. Uncle Griff, what is your thoughts on black men who say they're conservative? Let me answer that question. I'm trying to figure out, what do they conserve? Help me out. What do they conserve? Dion Collins, peace. You and your king, peace. What do they conserve? You said they conserve the economic, fiscal, responsibility. And this is what they conserve. Mr. or Mrs. Palmer, can you go deeper? You have to go deeper, all right? Yes, Dr. Martin Luther King was a Republican. And I was trying to figure out what do they conserve, that's all. You said that's why they are by large conservative. Okay. And they're the ones that have the authority to oversee the economics. Help me out. Help me out so I can help the people out that are listening. All right, because we need to put it in a plain, simplistic language. All right, that people understand. Brittany sent you $5. Thank you, Brittany. Really appreciate you, Brittany. All right, come on, help me out. I'm just waiting for a few answers. That's all. I didn't say so. Don't vote. You never heard me say that. All right. I never told you not to vote. You can do what you want to do. I don't have that sway over your life like that. I'm not. Yeah. I can't tell you what to do. I really can't. Starlight Thompson, thank you very much for the donation. Brittany, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. All right. I'm not telling anyone not to vote. I don't have that, that influence in your life to tell you you should or you shouldn't vote. That's not what I do. I facilitate a conversation to make you think on why you're even voting. Can I at least do that? Can we have a conversation? Can we at least do that? So I'm asking you, do you think the vote is rigged? Because when you talking about plantation politics, what is plantation politics? What is plantation politics? Come on. What is plantation politics? Come on, family. Y'all, we could do better than that. All right. All right, let's dive into this. This article is Joe Biden and the 2020 Ice Cube Wars. All right. We've been here before. 2020 will tell us if we've matured politically or if we continue the endless march back to the plantation until right back into slavery. All right. Omawali, Africa. All right. Now we have to ask some serious questions. All right. We just have to ask some serious questions. That's all. We're just asking some questions. All right. So the nation state of mind at Omawali, Africa. Negro politics in 2020. I'll crawl over dead bodies in the street to make sure Massa gets elected. What do y'all feel about that statement? What do y'all feel about that statement? You're going to crawl over all of the dead bodies to make sure Massa gets put back in office? Or gets put in office? Now, yeah, I'm just not the one to go along with everything that's just been going on. And if I feel that I can't make a difference, if I feel like I can't make a difference, then what am I doing? So Lester Dukes, you really think it's rigged? So by saying that, people are saying, well, what other system do we have? Someone said there's no one else to vote for. Kanye West made it look worse. So I smoked 50 Cent at D Night says 50 Cent, Ice Cube, and Kanye West could all shoot each other in the middle of Fifth Avenue, and I'd crawl over their dead bodies to vote for Joe Biden. God damn. Wow. Wow. That's deep. That's, yeah. I know y'all don't believe me. I'm going to share my screen so y'all can see it yourself. Wow. Negro politics, man. Black people are sick. You will fight one another. This brother said, I would crawl over their dead bodies to get to the voting booth, to get to the polls, to vote for Joe Biden. Wow. Anyway, the 2020 presidential election is most certainly a first of its kind for Black America. Never before in the history of the plantation politics have we seen an election divide us so deeply. The number of people willing to place decades of their hard-won political capital on the line is astounding, especially in support of the architect of mass incarceration. Woo! Woo! Did y'all hear what I just said? The number of Black people willing to place decades of their hard-won political capital and put it on the line is astounding, especially in support of the architect, the archdevil and demon of mass incarceration, Mr. Joe Lock 'em the fuck up Biden. What is it that we hope to gain in America by using all of our political currency to place Biden in the White House, even at the cost of denouncing an entire segment of the Black radical tradition? Where's the Black radical? No, you're right, Sean Gibson, 2311. Mental health is the new hustle. And they hustling people like it ain't nothing. Where is the Black radical? Is the Black radical somewhere smoking cocaine, hanging out in strip clubs? Where's the Black radical? Is the Black radical online cursing everybody out? Where's the Black radical? Where is the Black radical? Who are the Black radicals? Mr. O'Brien, I doubt that very seriously. The Democrats are not radical. So, Mr. O'Brien, you said that Black stuff is played out? Like, what Black stuff are you talking about? Because I'm going to be Black like forever. So what Black stuff are you talking about is played out? I'm just curious. Has the black stuff played out? What black stuff? Mr. Universe 94. I feel you. You said the NFAC looks serious to you. Got you, bro. When we talk about radical, we not only mean looking radical. We talk about, when it affects the election, when it affects, the global scheme of things. We have to be able to hear a perspective. Follow what I'm saying? And we got to be able to carry it out. I'm not saying that them brothers are not. All right? All right. Radicals are moving strategically. We've learned how to do the damn thing from this COINTELPRO. Thank you. Black is never played out. Thank you very much. Black will always be in style. Everybody keeps their finger on the pulse of what black people say and do. This world wouldn't even survive and move without black people. We have to organize among ourselves first to start anything. It seemed like they know what they're doing. Obviously, they know what they're doing. It's strategic and it's planned. Everything from Kamala Harris wearing Chuck Taylors to Joe Biden having all these commercials that are out now with black people in them, hugging black children and all that. You the same one that locked out black fathers up. Same one, Joe Biden. I want y'all to check this character out, man. This is what we're up against. I'm gonna go back to the article, but this is what we're up against. Like this kind of mindset, all right? I want you to understand the mindset.
Here, you only get worse, you don't get better. And that's what the Democrats and the liberal, the media has. If they can intimidate you, then they can control you. If they can make you angry, then they can control you. All angry people are blind. They're asleep and don't know it. The eyes are open, they're moving about, but they're asleep. I realize that most black people are suffering not because of racism, this lie about racism, but the destruction of the family and the lack of moral character. I am Jesse Lee Peterson.
Oh, I got something to say. I should wait, but I can't because what he just said, it just struck a nerve. Hold on, let's hear it again.
Most black people are suffering not because of racism, this lie about racism, but the destruction of the that most black people are suffering not because of racism, this lie about racism, but the destruction of the family.
Most black people are suffering not because of the lie about racism, but the destruction of the family. Do we look fucking stupid? Who the fuck do you think did this to the goddamn family? Please, family, y'all have to help me out on this one. I just cannot. Sometimes my brain can't take it, man. Help me out, family. Did not the system of racism, white supremacy, from the outstart, cause the destruction of the black family? So what is he talking about? Somebody said he's an Uncle Tom. Okay. But this is the mindset that I wanted y'all to check out because this is what we're up against, this mindset. All right?
And the lack of moral character. I am Jesse Lee Peterson, founder and president of the Bond, a nonprofit organization, the Brotherhood Organization of a New Destiny, and we are rebuilding the family by rebuilding the man. The worst thing that can happen to boys and girls is to turn them away from their fathers, because when you turn them away from their fathers, you turn them away from God.
Did I hear that right? The worst thing, first line, the worst thing you could do is turn a child away from his father, because to turn them away from their father is to turn them away from God. Did they not turn the children, the black children, away from their fathers through a systematic oppression during the slave making process? Please help me out, family. Maybe I'm off key. Maybe maybe I need to sing in another octave. I don't know. Help me out. Yeah. So where do these Negroes get this information from? I need to get the information they have. Can I please get the information that they have? I'm stumped, man. But anyway, I'm not going to interrupt y'all anymore. Let's watch, hear what he got to say. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this right in my head. Help me out, though. It's just me. Man. Okay, it's Professor Griff. I'm just kind of watching this as it plays out. Just doing my part. That's it. Just kind of, yeah. Here we go.
Their own identity. The father represents Christ, and when you hate your earthly father, you hate God. My problem was I resented my mother, and I resented her because she turned me away from my father, or at least tried to. I went and forgave my mother. I went to her. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do in life. I went and told her that, all of my life, and I was 38 at the time. I said, all of my life, I resented you because you tried to turn me away from my father. You had no patience, and I become like you. And I'm sorry. I realize now that you couldn't help yourself. And when I forgave her, God forgave me, and he took away the anger. And with the anger, the fear disappeared, the doubt, the worry, and all that stuff. And I realized then that Black people were suffering not because of racism, but the destruction of the family and the lack of moral character. And so I went back to God after he showed me what was wrong. I said, well, you've changed my heart. You've changed my values. I can no longer identify with the Democratic platform, because the Democratic platform is anti-God, anti-family, anti-country, anti-military, anti-unborn child. I said, I can't identify with that anymore. Can you forgive me? And God said, oh yeah, no problem. And so he forgave me, and I became a Republican conservative. And I am 100% Republican conservative. I'm so far right that I can hardly see myself. When I was a Democrat, anything goes. I blame white people for all my weakness and failures, and I suffered for it. And it wasn't until I really began to look at myself to understand, if I'm Black and racism is holding me back, according to the Democrats and the race hustlers like the NAACP, the Congressional Black Caucus, and most of the Black preachers, they said, well, you can't make it because of racism. And I thought about it after a while. If racism is holding me back, why is it that it's not holding the Black people back who are telling me that it's racism? They were married, their kids were going to good schools. And that's when I realized I had been lied to, that it wasn't about racism, that white people were not holding me back, and the Democrats didn't care about me. They were lying to me. They keep telling Black people over and over again, the Republican Party is a party of racist white men who hate Black people. Look at us, we love you, we care about you, it's not your problem, here's a free stuff. And generations of Blacks are addicted to that for the last 60 years or so. And that's why most of them are stuck on the Democratic plantation. And a lot of Blacks are unable to leave because of that mentality. And in some cases, they are afraid to leave because they're attacked by their family members, they're attacked by others. The Democratic plantation really is worse than the plantation that I grew up on. And I grew up on a plantation down in Alabama. I grew up under the Jim Crow laws. And I remember for colors only sign, whites only sign. But the one thing that did not happen, we were not told about so-called racism We worked hard. My grandparents worked hard, and their parents worked hard. We were very independent. Unlike the Democratic Party, their plantation caused you to become dependent on them and not on yourself. And once you become addicted to that, they will not let you off. And if you try to get off, you are attacked. You're called Uncle Tom, a sellout, the N-word, and all kind of craziness because they do not want you to leave that plantation. But we gave black people a black president. I didn't vote for him, but white people did.
I can't take dude. Hold on, man. Yeah, no, I can't take dude. I can't take dude. I cannot take dude. I can't take dude. Yeah. Okay, family. Woo. Okay. Vaughn, you said he's telling the truth about the Democratic platform. Send me some information on that, Vaughn. Because the way I understand it, it happened a whole lot different than that. All right. All right. Darren Johnson, what are you talking about? Uncle was not a sellout. What does that mean? His mindset is dangerous, Busy Tree. That mind. Yeah, that's that. I'm going to give everything to the white Jesus. I'm going to just turn it over. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one party, the party of Ronald Reagan. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make it happen. Because Dr. Martin Luther King and a few other people were Republicans. And that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I want to know. What happened to the separation of church and state? That mindset. We're not dealing with this particular imp. Just, yeah, not him personally. He's a real insignificant kind of new agenda. He's just, yeah, these kind of Negroes come and go. These are the kind of Negroes they use to put in front of you. They won't hinder him at all. Fitzroy Muhammad, you said the black radicals are listening to WAP? Yeah, like help me out with that one. I'm not sure. Oh, he's just cooning, nothing new? All right. Oh, okay. So mental illness is very real and this proves it. Okay. Let's get back to the article, family, because I see where that's going. Wow. That mindset just that mindset kind of speaks volumes. I don't know what it does for y'all, but every time I see it and hear it, it's almost like, wow, for real? So that's what we're doing now. All right, back to the article. What is it that you hope to gain from putting Biden in the White House? What do you stand to gain? No, I'm just curious as to know why black men, we black men by our votes help to put you in your higher position. It is true that in your overwhelming triumph at the polls, you might have succeeded without our aid. But the fact remains that our votes help elect you this time, and that the time may easily come in the near future when without our 500,000 ballots, neither you nor the party can control the government. All right, now this is 1912 presidential election, and this is W.E.B. Du Bois speaking, all right? In a letter that he penned to the 28th president of the United States of America, Woodrow Wilson. So if W.E.B. Du Bois saw the power back then, why is it that the thinkers and the writers and the people of today cannot understand it? Why is it that Ice Cube had to shoot D.L. Hughley the middle finger? for the plantation politics, like this character Jesse Lee Peterson. The plantation is on fire. Look at all the Negroes running for water to help put out the fire that's burning down Master's house. Don't be a Negro. Pray for a strong wind or a strong breeze to come by. This is the nation state of mind, Omawali, Africa. Check out the film on American Dilemma. What kind of Negro politics is the D.L. Hughley's of the world playing? Code 0, 1888, nobody mentioned reparations. Bernie Sanders was the one said, nah, ain't nobody doing no reparation stuff up in here. So what is it with the Negro and the plantation politics that former NFL player Herschel Walker was one of the several speakers who defended Trump's record on race on the opening night of the RNC? Negroes like Herschel Walker. A lot of y'all young people don't even know who Herschel Walker is. Growing up in the Deep South, I've seen racism up close. I know what it is. And it isn't Donald Trump. This is what Herschel Walker said. Man, y'all don't even believe me. This is what the Negro said. So D.L. Hughley went to the Kool-Aid factory. Jaja 41, man. What did Trump do that's racist? Mr. Universe 94, I hope you're not asking that question. Like, for real. Tell me you only playing. Because we're going to start with the shithole countries, and then we can kind of move backwards from there. So tell me you're playing, though. Tell me you didn't blow the dog whistle to these white supremacist militia groups. Help me out, Mr. Universe 94. Come on now. Black and silver, give thanks, man. You said you couldn't believe Herschel Walker said that? He said it.
I'm not an actor.
Hold on. Let's play it.
A singer or a politician. I'm Herschel Walker. Most of you know me as a football player, but I'm also a father, a man of faith, and a very good judge of character. I'm not an actor, a singer, or a politician. I'm Herschel Walker. Most of you know me as a football player, but I'm also a father, a man of faith, and a very good judge of character. I've known Donald Trump for 37 years, and I don't mean just casual ran into him from time to time. I'm talking about a deep personal friendship. I watched him as an owner of a professional football team. Right after he bought the team, he set out to learn. He learned about the history of the team, the players, the coaches, every detail. Then he used what he learned to make the team better. I watched him in the boardroom. He can be in the middle of a big meeting, but if one of the kids was on the phone, he dropped everything to take the call. He taught me that the family should be your top priority. I watched him treat janitors, security guards, and waiters the same way he would treat a VIP. He made them feel special because he knew they were. He understands that they are the people who make this country run. They clean, they cook, they build, they drive, they deliver. He told me, Herschel, make an effort to get to know people. Remember their names. That stuck with me. One time, I planned to take his kids to Disney World with my family. At the last minute, Donald said he'd like to join us. So there he was, in a business suit, on It's a Small World ride. That was something to see. It just shows you what a caring, loving father he is. It hurt my soul to hear the terrible names that people call Donald. The worst one is racist. I take it as a personal insult that people would think I've had a 37-year friendship with a racist. People who think that don't know what they're talking about. Growing up in the Deep South, I've seen racism up close. I know what it is, and it isn't Donald Trump. Just because someone loves and respects the flag, our national anthem, and our country, doesn't mean they don't care about social justice. I care about all those things. So does Donald Trump. He shows how much he cares about social justice in the Black community through his actions. And his action speaks louder than stickers or slogans on a jersey. He keeps right on fighting to improve the lives of Black Americans and all Americans. He worked night and day. He never stops. He leaves nothing on the field. Some people don't like his style, the way he knocks down obstacles that get in the way of his goals. People on the opposing team didn't like when I ran over them either, but that's how you get the job done. I pray every night that God gives him more time. Give him 4 more years. He has accomplished so much almost all by himself on a constant attack, but there's still more work to be done. If you love America and want to make it better, Donald Trump is your president. He's my president, and I'm blessed to call him friend.
Oh, that was Uncle Herschel Walker. Uncle Herschel Walker. Yeah, that was Uncle Herschel Walker. All right. Wow. Oh man. Like, what do you say? Like, yeah. All right. Wait. So y'all over here on IG still entertaining Mr. Universe? Let dude go. If he don't get it by now, he's not gonna get it. If you don't think Trump's a racist, then you need to go define whatever it is you think a racist is. Just by a show of hands, who thinks Donald Trump's a racist? Has he said any racist things? Anyone? I shouldn't even be asking this question, man. It's like, come on. So Mr. Universe, calling countries where Black people live shithole countries, that's not racist to you? Because he can set policies and laws in place, all right, that can affect those people's lives. All right. So I'm trying to figure out your thinking, bro. Anyway, enough with dude. Because you're not going to convince people like that. Him, Jesse Lee Peterson, Uncle Herschel Walker, you just not going to let them people go. Yeah. So I guess we got to dig up all the racist tweets, all of the racist words coming from Donald Trump, just to prove to this dude over here, Mr. Universe, that Donald Trump is a racist. Wow. Biden and Trump are goddamn racist. Two sides of the same damn coin. They the same people. Someone said, Mr. Universe, change your name. It doesn't apply. Woo. Man. Let's not deal. That dude's wasting some valuable time. Let's not deal with dude, man. For real. Yeah, we're just not going to deal with dude. Yeah. Because how else do you deal with that? Yeah. Valuable time zapper. Just, yeah. That's, yeah. But anyway, that was 8-9 shows ago, bro. If you would have tuned in, we would have gave you that information. People think just because he hasn't passed any laws like Biden, Trump is exempt from being racist. Shaking my damn head. He's emboldened these supremacist groups by blowing the dog whistle. So when you talk about racism, white supremacy, you're talking about racism, white supremacy from the degree where it's constantly or subconsciously determined. All right. So the racism doesn't have to be overt and in your face and blatant KKK wearing hood, lynching your grandmother and burning a cross in your lawn. It doesn't have to appear that way. It comes in different forms. Negroes. Housing discrimination. Central Park 5. Maligning. Birth certificate propaganda. What more do you need? Thank you very much for that. What more do you need? Thank you, Bilal. But what more do you need, dude? John Watson Jr. said, I don't mess with neither one of them, but shit, I want Trump to win. Some people are enjoying their little economic thing that they're enjoying right now. They're enjoying a few little trinkets, a little breadcrumbs that falling from the rich man's table, and they want Trump to stay in office. I understand why you want that. Because when Biden get in, yeah, he's taxing some people. He's taking away some rights. With Trump, 4 more years, there's some rights that you ain't never getting. So either you're going to vote for Satan or the devil. It's up to you. But I'm not telling you not to vote. You do the damn thing. Do whatever you feel is necessary. That's right. Voting will not take away racism, white supremacy. Racism, white supremacy puts voting right in check. You're right. Tokenism good, bro. Brother Bob. Racism, white supremacy, you take voting, hit it with uppercut, pop, 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 right hook, you understand? Throw a couple of jabs at it. For real, man. Voting got nothing on racism, white supremacy. You're not going to vote racism, white supremacy out of the White House. Stop playing with yourself, man. Plantation politics. We're going to finish this discussion tomorrow, family. I love you all to life. I really, truly do. I wouldn't do what I do every night if I didn't. Bit of good news. Professor Griff is now certified as a firearms instructor. Can you give Professor Griff a round of applause? Man, can y'all give me at least a black power fist, a peace sign, thumbs up, something? Let me say it again. Professor Griff is now a certified firearms instructor. Certified. I got my certificate, right? And on the way from class yesterday, I was feeling good. All right. Went to the range. I qualified. I had a 8-inch target. Let me show it to y'all. Added this 8-inch target. You only get 50 rounds. You got to hit 40. I got 49. 49 out of 50 is good. Thanks to my man Jay. Thanks to Stone. All right. Shout out to everybody that was in the class. Really appreciate y'all, my comrades. We're going to celebrate October 25th next year. All right. I'm just waiting to get my official certificate with my license number so we can go to work, family. I'm putting the classes in place right now. All right. Whatever part of the country you live in, we're going to make it happen. All right. Boots on the ground. Hey, the country shut down, but hey, ain't nobody stopping them people from going to the gun show, to the gun clubs. The militia's still getting together. You understand what I'm saying? MJ, give me a minute on that. All right. So come on, family. All right. So if anyone else, all right, would like to certify where you are, call me. Just text me 678-557-2919. All right. On my way back yesterday from the range, I stopped at Publix and I bought me some Cracker Jacks. We'll talk about that later. All right. I'm putting this in the museum. I ain't seen these. These are original Cracker Jacks. You remember the song Candy Coated Popcorn, Peanuts and the Prize? That's what you get with Cracker Jacks. I remember that commercial because that shit was shoved down my throat. I'm putting this in the Black History 101 Mobile Museum. We'll talk about that later. Now, somebody said no sound. I don't know why it ain't. It is some sound. I don't know why there's no sound on your end. All right. Anyway, family, hit me up. MJ, hit me up on that question, man. All right. All right. So, let's make it happen, family. All right. So, hopefully I'll be a good asset to the company that's in charge of these certificates. You understand what I'm saying? I'm definitely not going to disappoint my man Stone. All right, who's the head instructor of the class. Definitely not. We're going to represent. You understand what I'm saying? But there's a segment of this society that's not getting trained. We buying guns, but we're not getting trained. You understand? I see you at the gun shows. You got all kind of heat, but we're not getting trained. All right. If you want to participate in these classes wherever you are around the country, just either email me seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com, seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com, or just text me 678-557-2919. If you ordered the brain tonic and the Serious Minds brain tonic and the resurrection formula, they're going out this week. The second batch is already brewing. So I got y'all. All right. All right. Love y'all to life, family. Let me finish my kombucha. All right. Peace. Love y'all to life. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. All right, Quan. I'm coming to Dallas for that first class, for real. Yeah, we're going to have to get Dallas on the map. Then Houston. Then I'm going to work my way back. Peasant Media. Yep, you're right. I tried to have that meeting, Peasant Media. I tried to have that meeting. I stood up. Shout out to everybody in Philly that took my sister's class, Shakia Garrett's class. Philly showed up and showed the hell out, y'all. So yeah, I got a disturbing message, man. It's a brother got shot in Philly, so I'm gonna check that out. All right. Hands that once picked cotton can now pick presidents. Mr. Earl Holder. Damn, Earl, you coming on strong. Shout out to all my good brother, Dr. Reverend Phil Valentine. We got some information coming up about Dr. Valentine that we're gonna get in place and we're gonna make happen. Listen up, family.
Is
Hold on,
homeschooling
one
a
second, family. 1 second. We're gonna hear his queen, Nalani, speak. I want y'all to watch this commercial for me, all right? All right? 1 second, fam. Don't go nowhere real quick. Aha, here we go.
Is homeschooling a challenge for you and for your children? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace. Is homeschooling a challenge for you and for your children? At the Institute for Self-Mastery, we've been homeschooling for 10 years. We didn't just hop on this because of what's going on now. Check us out, the Institute for Self-Mastery, ismhomeschool.org. Peace.
Let's do this, family. Come on. Institute for Self-Mastery. Dr. Nalani and Dr. Reverend Phil Valentine has been putting this down for a long, long time. Please, family, come on. Support the Institute for Self-Mastery. Can we do that? So we're going to play it. There's about 3 more that I have. We're going to play at the beginning, the middle, and the end so you get it. COVID-19 is going to keep recycling. It's going to come around over and over again. There's no reason in the world you should sit home ignorant. All right? No reason you should sit home ignorant. The Institute for Self-Mastery is there. All right? So hopefully I'll get a chance to bring Dr. Valentine on. All right? So he can give us some ins and outs. All right? Some just bullet points, some key points to the Institute of Self-Mastery. Beautiful name, Institute of Self-Mastery. We need to begin to master the self. All right? And that's a beautiful thing. So let's look them up. Institute for Self-Mastery, Dr. Reverend Phil Valentine and Sister Nalani. All right? All right, family. I got to get ready to get out of here. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Thanks to all of the condolences that people have sent my family. My brother's funeral was Friday. We're going through the healing process. It was beautiful to see all my family members online. New York had it locked down. Most of us could not even make it there. So shout out to the Warners, the Griffins, the Moores, and everybody else in between. All right? All right. Love y'all to life, and I will see y'all tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. The Institute of Self-Mastery. Please check them out right now, family. Love y'all to life. I got to get out of here. Peace.
You are now listening to Serious Minds RNTV with your host, Professor Griff. The call-in number is 516-654-7688. That's 516-654-7688. This is Professor Griff, and this is Serious Minds RNTV. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, so we can notify you when's the next time we vibe on Serious Minds. Serious Minds for Serious Minds. Seriously.